He's got a score to settle with Mark Henry. Mark Henry delivered the world's strongest slam to Khali a couple of weeks ago, and also Khali's little buddy Hornswoggle. Last week, Khali came to get himself some, and Mark Henry wanted nothing to do with Khali. He actually walked off from the fight.
Yeah, but I think he may have been a little bit embarrassed. He promised.
Oh, Henry's down.
He promised over the week that he was going to induct the great Khali into Mark Henry's Hall of Pain.
And look at this. Look at his trending worldwide right now on Twitter.
That's too much.
CM Punk is God, and folks, if you're just joining us, CM Punk, oh man, in an interview a little bit earlier tonight said that well, he compared himself to God. He said that he's God, and he'll be God tonight after he defeats John Cena in our main event to head to WrestleMania to face The Rock for the title.
And you know what the worst part about that is? Oh, CM Punk really believes he is.
Of course he does. It's not the first time that CM Punk has referred himself to that. The power of the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Look at this.
Backed on destruction. The world's strongest slam. Henry victorious.
And you know, Mark Henry's
the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Mark Henry's Hall of Pain is actually a traveling exhibit. I think it's an ambulance.
Well, Mark Henry wanted nothing to do with the great Khali last week. Apparently, he was just waiting for the spotlight this week on Raw.
Look at the strength here of Mark Henry powering up the great Khali and then walking around the ring with him before he delivers the world's strongest slam.
Mark Henry says he is bent on destruction. Indeed, he is.
And here he comes, Cole. I like your description of Ryback, the human wrecking ball, just boom. We saw that stare down Monday night on Raw. We'll get into it. Ryback in action next on SmackDown.
With our fans.
I think we were all in awe of the size of Mark Henry as he made his appearance here into the arena. As Mark Henry would run into another superstar earlier tonight here on SmackDown.
Yeah, Ryback and Mark Henry crossing paths yet again. There is a similar instance this past Monday night on Raw when they crossed paths in the arena. And then Mark Henry would go to the ring, and it almost turned into a game of one-upsmanship. Ryback had just picked up a victory. Mark Henry went to the ring and looked unstoppable as well. So a very interesting situation perhaps brewing between those two superstars.
You know what, Yoshitatsu is my favorite WWE superstar, even though we don't communicate a whole lot.
I thought you were going to say that he's your favorite in this match.
No, all time. But I think he's just going to be an appetizer today. Yoshi.
Get up!
Yoshi, you can head to the back.
The match isn't over yet, Brad.
You know what? Dang it, he doesn't understand me.
Well, he's going to be heading to the back rather shortly because Mark Henry, with the ease of the world's strongest man, delivers the world's strongest slam. Mark Henry's been unstoppable since returning.
Here is your winner, Mark Henry.
I think he's talking to you.
Mark Henry's one of the reasons that I haven't returned to the ring yet.
We've learned in the past that no one is safe when Mark Henry is anywhere near, as we take a look at the sheer power of Mark Henry just flattening Yoshitatsu. You have a feeling that the match could have ended right there, but Mark Henry decided to deliver the world's strongest slam, the second of the week. Another victory for Mark Henry.
Is bent on destruction. Nobody home. Face first to the post. Kofi pulled himself in breathing room. And now Kofi Kingston tries to climb the uphill battle. And the leaping ability. Taking out Henry. And Kofi Kingston getting fired up.
Kingston came flying and knocked the big man Mark Henry off his feet.
And that's the one way, if there is any way to combat Mark Henry, is to get him off his feet.
Well, Kofi climbing up to the top right now.
And look at Kingston with Mark Henry in trouble, trying to shake the cobwebs. Kofi Kingston gonna launch himself off the top rope, and he's caught in midair.
Are you kidding me?
Caught in midair with nowhere to go. Mark Henry off the interception, delivers the world's strongest slam.
Oh man.
The winner of this match, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Well, I can tell you, I personally found out how strong Mark Henry was when, well, I think it was back in like 1996 when Mark came to the WWE. I had the first match with him. He just swatted me in the back with that big paw of his, knocked me clear through the second and top rope all the way out into the face first into the wall.
But watch this kick, he didn't do this to you. Mark Henry with a knee to the temple. But Kofi Kingston would come back, King.
This was amazing. Flying through the air, landing on the big Mark Henry, taking the big man down.
But watch this.
Look at this hang time. Look at this flight. How on earth do you catch a human being in midair like that? One scream and then deliver the world's strongest slam.
I said it before, I'll say it again. All day. Mark Henry is the most dangerous man in WWE.
Henry just staring down.
Big hook clothesline.
Oh man. Poor Heath Slater for a 360, and there's the march that is followed by the shell shock.
Mark Henry coming out here spurred Ryback to a quick victory over Heath Slater. Look at Drew McIntyre. I don't know how wise this is. McIntyre trying to get himself a Ryback, and I think McIntyre is gonna pay.
Another shell shock.
Yeah, 2/3 of 3MB taken out by shell shock. And now Mark Henry marching to the ring. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, you're about to get a full plate full here.
Ryback, who said last week he fears no man. He means no man. And now Mark Henry, right in the face of Ryback. Oh man.
Oh no.
And now Ryback gonna try to one-up Mark Henry. Shell shock.
Oh, please, wait a minute. There's going to be nothing left of poor Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre was the collateral damage of this whatever you can do, I can do better rivalry between Ryback and Mark Henry.
I don't know who did it better to you.
No, it was even.
Well, all I can say is that CM Punk may have escaped the wrath of Kane earlier on tonight, but he can't now.
CM Punk's going to be out here in a matter of seconds, but first we want to let you know about a big matchup that General Manager Booker T put together for SmackDown this coming Friday night. Ryback versus Mark Henry. This has been building over the past couple of weeks. It comes to a head Friday night over on Sci-Fi on SmackDown.
This is going to be huge in more ways than one. The world.
No, no! Just your height. Let's draw the city up, Doc. Draw the city up.
What happened? Hey, Ryback, I'll tell you what happened. It was the Shield.
Teddy, I got this, all right? Look, Ryback, we're gonna take care of Randy, we're gonna take care of Sheamus. Right now, what you need to do is take care of your match with Mark Henry, all right? We got this. Just don't lose your cool, all right? We got this.
Highly anticipated on SmackDown between Mark Henry and Ryback.
Yeah, and I'm sure that Ryback is in even a more foul mood than usual thanks to the Shield, but he's in the ring with the world's strongest man ever.
Yeah, Mark Henry better, and Ryback as well, better concentrate on one another here tonight. Too big. Here he goes. Locking up, center of the ring. Who will win this test of strength?
Ryback goes just under 300 pounds. As I mentioned, Mark Henry, 412.
No doubt who the WWE fans are backing in this matchup tonight.
I'll tell you what, just getting Mark Henry to the ropes 3 times is quite the
We saw the Shield 3-on-1 take out Big Show this past Monday night. But now they're staring into the eyes of 2 behemoths in the ring, and Mark Henry.
He's just getting out of there.
Mark Henry wanted nothing to do with this, and here come the Shield. The Shield going after Ryback.
It's going to allow for a 3-on-1 attack.
Oh, and Ryback still fighting back, even with Rollins on his back.
Wow,
Ryback.
3 of them.
There goes Reigns. Ryback.
3 of them out of the ring.
Ryback has cleared the ring. Mark Henry still wanting some. Look at this. Mark Henry. Mark Henry had distracted Ryback momentarily, and the Shield pounced. Whether intentional or not, it doesn't matter.
As if the Shield needs help.
The hounds of justice swarming.
Mark Henry very wise just to stay out of this one.
Eerie what the Shield said earlier. The ring is ours. Justice will be served.
They're serving their brand of justice tonight. First Orton, then Sheamus, now Ryback. The 3 men the Shield were supposed to face at WrestleMania. The Shield are dismembering, dismantling here tonight.
If they say this is justice, I'm not going to disagree with them.
Look at this. Triple power bomb. Well, they said WrestleMania will be their showcase of justice. Tonight's SmackDown was their place of justice.
Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose. This is the Shield's brand of justice.
And I'm going to keep saying it. And I asked the question Monday night, I'm going to ask it again tonight. Who stops the Shield? How do you stop that trio? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, Ryback's helpless. Ryback is defenseless.
Picking up the pieces.
And Mark Henry now preying on Ryback. Oh no, look at this! Look at this! World's strongest slam! Oh, come on, Mark, you already made your point. Point was already made.
I think we're going to see one more.
Ryback is completely helpless. That's what I know!
Mark Henry's bent on destruction. Mark Henry like a vulture here tonight.
You know what? That's disgusting. I mean, this is ridiculous. Ryback was completely decimated by the Shield. Mark Henry returned to the ring to pick the bones. Not again, not again. Somebody get out here and stop this.
Mark Henry not just proving to be the stronger man, he's the smarter man tonight.
Oh, strongest slam. You know, Brad, you may call it smart, and perhaps it is. But I look at it as cowardly. Mark Henry wanted nothing to do with the assault by the Shield. He walked away from it.
Ain't none of these punks you've been running through. You will not run through me.
a, well, I like to call it well, who's the king of the jungle brewing here in WWE. It started over the past couple of weeks between Ryback and Mark Henry. Finally, this past Friday night, these two behemoths would collide in a matchup on Friday Night SmackDown. Let's show you what happened. Right when the match started, the familiar noise of the Shield, Reigns, Ambrose, and Rollins, the hounds of justice, would head to the ring. Mark Henry wanted nothing to do with the Shield.
Mark Henry left the ring, leaving Ryback alone to be in a one-on-three situation. And look at him, he fought valiantly.
And remember, Ryback had just joined forces with Randy Orton and Sheamus for the big matchup at WrestleMania.
And then Mark Henry returned. Yeah, but so did the Shield.
Because of that distraction, Ryback was assaulted by the Shield from behind. The sneak attack, the numbers game, catching up to Ryback. And watch this, King, the patented triple power bomb.
Well, the Shield once again standing tall. Well, thanks to the assist of Mark Henry.
And once the Shield left, Mark Henry would return, the scavenger, to pick the bones of defenseless and fallen Ryback. A number of world's strongest slams. Mark Henry making his point, manhandling the defenseless Ryback.
Over and over. That's what Mark Henry did. World's strongest slam. Over and over on Ryback.
A hat trick for Mark Henry. A message sent. I'm the man. I am bent on destruction. Mark.
It's what you got in store for you. I ain't none of these punks you've been running through. You will not run through me.
Well, that was last Friday on SmackDown, but tonight it's Monday Night Raw, and there you see Ryback live on his way to the ring to possibly feed on David Otunga.
We're back live on Monday Night Raw. There is David Otunga. He's in the movie The Call, starring Halle Berry from WWE Films, #1 thriller in the country. But Otunga tonight has his hands full with one man who is extremely angry. The human wrecking ball, Ryback.
From Sin City, weighing 291 pounds, Ryback!
15,464 fans sold out in Pittsburgh tonight. And here is one of the reasons why. Ryback. And King, we showed you why moments ago this man is in such a foul mood because of the vulture-like attack by Henry this past Friday night.
And don't think that hasn't been on the mind of Ryback ever since. He is primed, ready to go tonight.
Ryback says he will be intimidated by no man. It is feeding time. And we know Ryback is set to feed on the Shield in 3 weeks in WrestleMania. Ryback will team with Sheamus and Randy Orton against the Shield on the grand stage at MetLife Stadium.
Oh, that's going to be huge. Look out!
And David Otunga is going to be very careful in this matchup tonight.
Well, David Otunga made sure he got out here early, stood in the center of the ring, posing, preening. If I were him right now, I'd be thinking about becoming a missing person.
Yeah, he can pose all he wants. I don't know if it's going to do any good against Ryback as Otunga looks to fight back.
There's a nice kick to the side of the head. A few kicks there by David Otunga, but he may just make Ryback, well, I said, start to say angry, but even more angry.
Ryback so intense at all times. Look at it. Wow, flat out power from Ryback.
Come here.
This strength and the power that Ryback possesses is just, it's almost unreal. Oh no, David. You're not gonna like this.
Oh, the big knee hook clothesline. Otunga may be down and out. I don't think Otunga has a clue where he is.
No, he's locationally challenged right now. Oh boy.
And now Ryback marching around the ring. And Otunga is shell-shocked. It is indeed feeding time for Ryback.
Now winner of this match, Ryback.
Well, check this out one more time. The big knee hook, clothesline, and that was really the beginning of the end for David Otunga, but this was the coup de grace right here. Oh, shell shock. You don't get up from that.
So Ryback prepares for WrestleMania as he dismantles Otunga tonight.
WrestleMania, myself, Randy Orton, and Sheamus are gonna tear the Shield apart. As far as the world's strongest man is concerned, on my way to WrestleMania, we will cross again. And when that time comes, everyone knows it will be feeding time. Together we scream, feed me more, feed me more, feed me more.
Oh boy. This is not good. The world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
It looks like their paths are going to cross a little sooner than Ryback thought.
You see Henry walk through the entrance, it looked like an eclipse of the sun.
Yeah, here comes a plateful for you there, Ryback.
Finally, an even playing field. Ryback at 100%. Henry at 100%.
Mark, just a minute. Mark Henry, I'm talking to you. Don't you even thinking about taking another step towards that ring. At least not now.
Ryback, I am taking you out of WrestleMania.
What did she say?
I am taking you out of the six-man tag team match. Ryback, you want to be in WrestleMania? Then you will go one-on-one with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Oh. Mark Henry, take a good look at this. Ryback is not done.
This is you.
Can't get any clearer than that. The battle of the behemoths at WrestleMania. Who is the most powerful? Who is the strongest? The king of WWE's jungle.
Well, we saw Ryback deliver some impressive shell shocks there to David Otunga. But could he possibly do that to Mark Henry?
The question is, what happens to Orton and Sheamus? Mark Henry still want him some? Oh, and look at this! Mark Henry! Mark Henry had distracted Ryback momentarily, and the Shield pounced.
If they say this is justice, I'm not going to disagree with them.
Look at this! Triple power bomb! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, Ryback's helpless.
Picking up the pieces.
And Mark Henry now preying on Ryback.
Mark Henry's bent on destruction.
Oh no, look at this! Look at this! World's strongest slam! Well, come on, Mark, you already made your point.
I think we're going to see one more.
Ryback is completely helpless. Ryback was completely decimated by the Shield. Mark Henry returned to the ring to pick the bones. Not again, not again. And another world's strongest slam.
You will not run through me!
And Mark Henry looks to continue that path to destruction tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 412 pounds, he is the world's strongest man, Mark
Josh, the reason that Sheamus and Orton are looking for a partner to take on the Shield at WrestleMania is because of what happened this past Monday night on Raw.
Thanks to Vicky Guerrero and Teddy Long at WrestleMania, it will be Ryback one-on-one with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Ryback claims that he isn't intimidated by anyone. Mark Henry wants to build on the Hall of Pain.
Josh Cole, and of course, back from Mount Death, JBL returns to the road to WrestleMania.
You got to come down to the road to WrestleMania. I'm as excited as anybody to be at MetLife Stadium in just over 2 weeks.
I don't think Zack Ryder's excited about much right now.
Zack Ryder better not be excited about much right now.
Zack Ryder's the social media darling, over 1 million
Yeah, and
Twitter
he's got
followers.
the world's strongest man staring right at him like he's a chicken waiting to be eaten for dinner.
And Mark Henry, who we saw what he did to Ryback last week, but let's keep in mind, Ryback had been beaten down, really left defenseless at the hands of the Shield in that 3-on-1 assault, and Mark Henry, Josh, just picking the bones.
Yeah, and he's making a statement. It's the road to WrestleMania.
But think about the other superstars that Mark Henry has recently put in the Hall of Pain. Sin Cara, Daniel Bryan, all of 3MB, Rey Mysterio, the list goes on.
And it may be Zack Ryder tonight. Zack Ryder looking to somehow rally, get back into this. I don't think that's going to happen. Pure power by Mark Henry.
Good night.
World's strongest slam. Bone crunching.
That's what he does. That is an impressive man.
And it's going to be a collision, a battle of the behemoths at WrestleMania. Mark Henry and Ryback, who's the king of the WWE's jungle? Well, again, Henry's made a habit of this. Oh, and a second world's strongest slam.
Yeah, he's made a habit of it because he can. It's the road to WrestleMania. There's nothing like this.
It's fairly pathetic is what it is.
Pathetic. Big dog eats.
And again, a hat trick for Henry.
You get in the ring with Mark Henry, that's what you better be prepared for.
How many can you take? Huh?
Well, finally, some sanity to this situation. The human wrecking ball. Ryback.
You call that sanity? We got all hell about to break loose. This is SmackDown. We fight on Friday night.
I love it. Both these men will go face-to-face at WrestleMania.
We're going face-to-face right now on Friday Night SmackDown.
In shock.
I'm in shock.
It's going to be like two mass transit buses colliding in New York when Ryback and Henry go head-to-head at WrestleMania.
Mark had a lot more respect for Ryback for coming into this thing than he did last Friday on SmackDown. It's the road to WrestleMania, and his two Canadian bulls about to go at it.
Hey, Bo. You proud of me, player? Listen, I took it upon myself after consulting with Vicky Guerrero, and I made the Ryback versus Mark Henry match for WrestleMania. What do you think about that?
You know, I like the match, Teddy. But what I don't like, the way you handled your business. Consulting with Vicky Guerrero? Look, Teddy. You work for me, not Vicky, all right?
Wait. You need to slow your roll, player. Work for you? I thought I worked with you.
Plans to prove his worth to those two superstars.
Well, he just showed his worth, if you ask me.
This is a 2-on-1 handicap match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Silsbee, Texas, weighing 412 pounds. He is the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Now Mark Henry has a date with Ryback at WrestleMania. But coming up next, he will compete in a 2-on-1 handicap matchup. The world's strongest man in action, live next on Monday Night Raw.
The WWE Rewind is presented by Kmart. Watch WrestleMania in your limited edition chair for $79.99 when you buy $30 or more of WWE gear. Now through April 13th, only at Kmart.
Mark Henry still want him some. Oh, and look at this! Mark Henry! Mark Henry had distracted Ryback momentarily, and the Shield pounced. Look at this! Triple power bomb! Oh no, Ryback's helpless.
Picking up the pieces.
And Mark Henry now preying on Ryback. Oh no, look at this! Look at this! World's strongest slam! Oh, come on, Mark, you already made your point. Ryback is completely helpless! Ryback was completely decimated by the Shield. Mark Henry returned to the ring to pick the bones. Not again, not again, and another world's strongest slam. And it's funny, Mark Henry was just watching the damage that he delivered to Ryback a couple of weeks ago as he gets set for this 2-on-1 handicap matchup against Jimmy and Jey Uso. They'll have to tag each other in and out of this matchup. Henry Ryback, 13 nights away at WrestleMania.
Well, let me tell you something. Mark Henry he's got a lot on his plate right here. These Usos are no slouches. This is a great young tag team.
Not at all. And you know, Mark Henry, of course, called the world's strongest man. Whoa. There's an example why. There's a great video tribute to Mark Henry right now on WWE.com. Goes back in time and shows you a lot of the feats of strength from Mark Henry over the years. One of them involved you when he press slammed you over his head and basically threw you across the ring.
Yeah, trust me, I was the unfortunate victim of Mark Henry the first time he ever stepped foot in a WWE ring.
And look at the Usos go!
I can tell you, from that moment on, I knew that this guy was going to be something special, and he is.
Couple of kicks up underneath the chin, could be Superfly splash time!
I told you.
Henry's in trouble! Henry's in trouble! Usos looking to put the world's strongest man away, and he kicks out. You were right, King. Usos a force to be reckoned with here tonight against Henry.
Well, I hate to use the old saying, and a guy that's going to be in a match with Ryback who says, feed me more, but Mark Henry may have bitten off more than he could chew here tonight. Whoa!
Well, perhaps. Oh, man!
Whoa, my God!
Did you hear that? And now Mark Henry, he's turning the Usos inside out.
Oh my gosh, it looks like they've just made this monster mad.
And Mark Henry bent on destruction with the world's strongest slam.
The world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
And you saw how devastating that world's strongest slam was. And remember, Ryback unfortunately took 3 of those slams.
I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to those two behemoths, Mark Henry and Ryback. Probably the 2 strongest men in WWE today, locking horns in 2 weeks at WrestleMania.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on, Mark.
Yeah, I don't think Mark Henry is through, sending a statement to Ryback.
Well, we've seen Ryback shell-shock 2 opponents at once. And I think you're right. I think this is clearly Mark Henry wanting to send a message. Oh, man,
Welcome to Ryback. Welcome to the Hall of Pain.
That's what I do!
Well, that is what he does.
I don't believe the hunt's over.
The question is, can he do this to Ryback?
We saw him do it a couple of weeks ago to Ryback, who was defenseless at the time. But your question's a good one. Did he do it in a matchup at WrestleMania?
Yeah, did he just say all day? He could do this all day?
I think he could. Oh, no, come on.
Enough's enough!
400 pounds!
Nobody splash me!
You know, King, I've gone on record before saying that man, Mark Henry, is the most dangerous athlete in the WWE locker room.
You may be exactly right.
Well, in 2 weeks at WrestleMania, Ryback and Mark Henry are going to go one-on-one. Something has to give that night.
You heard our fans here chanting here in Philadelphia, feed me more. Well, Ryback is going to get a big helping of the world's strongest man in 13 days at WrestleMania. He's in a foul mood.
And that's what faces those men tonight, 3MB. Ryback trying to outdo Mark Henry tonight. A 3-on-1 handicap matchup. Mark Henry won a 2-on-1 affair earlier on.
And their opponent from Sin City, weighing 291 pounds, Ryback!
Well, not that I'm doubting the physical capabilities of this man Ryback in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but come on, 3-on-1? 3MB, I mean, these are three tough dudes right here. And
well, let's not forget, Ryback is the one who wanted this match.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
It was an incredible scene this past Friday night on SmackDown. You saw it moments ago. The standoff between Ryback and Mark Henry. Ryback delivering that wicked meat hook clothesline. So those two men really one-on-one against each other. Remember the World's Strongest Slam a couple of weeks ago from Henry to Ryback, vice versa this past Friday night. They collide in 13 nights at WrestleMania.
And what a collision that's gonna be. I don't know if we've ever seen that much power against power in a WrestleMania match in history.
Yeah, Ryback and one of the strongest men in WWE, Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. And now Heath Slater, remember 3MB will have to tag in and out in this matchup. And there's Ryback, Fez pressing Slater. Now will bang his head against the mat like a basketball.
Well, there's some bands that were headbangers.
That is Ryback's own March Madness as he hammers away on Slater. And here comes McIntyre. And Drew in, and he's going to pay for this. Ryback is just so scary strong.
You're right about that. But so is Mark Henry.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think's going to happen at WrestleMania?
I can't wait for that. You said it best when you call it a collision.
And all three men, except for two men, and now McIntyre taking advantage of the distraction.
There is a difference maker right there. Look at that mark already coming up on the head of Ryback.
And perhaps 3 men is just too much for Ryback as Mahal comes in off the tag.
Well, we've seen what the Shield does when it's 3-on-1. These guys, of course, they do have to tag in and out. 3MB does, but if they get Ryback in his corner, Ryback's in trouble. Get out of there.
Now he's Slater.
There, Ryback trying to push his way out of the corner. Whoa, big knee.
And Slater cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. This would really stop the movement of Ryback.
Watch this Drew McIntyre
here tonight.
Watch this Drew McIntyre kick right here, coming up, ready? Pow! Man, That has changed the whole complexion of this match. Ryback, trying to get that power back.
And McIntyre, quick attacks back and forth, looking for the victory here. And Ryback again kicks out. Wise move strategy by 3MB here.
You know, you can bet that Mark Henry is watching this right now, and 3MB may have taken this as an insult, thinking that one man thinks that he can do away with these three. They're taking Ryback to the limit. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Oh, look at Ryback!
Look at that Ryback strength. I'm telling you, quick tags over there from 3MB and those big high knees.
And again,
Boots to the face. Here we go.
Cover here and a kick out.
He's got to be wearing Ryback down. 3MB, they're working like a well-oiled machine.
3MB looking great here against Ryback. Nobody home. Oh, and there's the main hook to Mahal.
That was quick and out of nowhere.
There's McIntyre and Mahal. Slater.
You gotta have.
Oh, did you see that block?
Did I ever?
He just drove Slater out of his boots.
Say we didn't have to feel it. No, look out.
Oh, massive. Mahal, spinebuster.
He's hearing music or he's hearing bells ringing.
Finish it!
Ryback says he's had enough of 3MB. See what he's got in mind.
Uh-oh. I believe we got a double stack here coming.
Are you kidding?
Ryback. Is he going to be able to do this?
Oh, man!
Mahal and Slater.
Impossible.
A double shell shock. How impressive is Ryback? I hope Mark Henry's watching.
I bet Mark Henry's jaw just hit the floor when he saw that.
Ryback!
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Well, this is where it turned for Ryback.
Yeah, you're right. 3MB had really had things going their way for a while, but then that huge meat hook clothesline and poor Heath Slater just got, well, he got derailed. And then watch this, right? Look, this is just, I mean, it looks impossible. How does he do this? How much power does that man possess? Marching around the ring and then a double shell shock. That shocked all 18,000 plus of this WWE Universe here tonight, I can assure you that.
Well, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the strongest of them all? We may find out Friday night on SmackDown. Just announced, Ryback and Mark Henry are going to compete in a weightlifting contest. What? A weightlifting competition this Friday night on SmackDown. I cannot wait. I'm going to be there ringside for that one. Well, we want to
minute. Now, wait a minute. Now, if any one of you violate my no contact clause, you will be banned from WrestleMania. You dig that? Can you dig that?
Wait just a minute, Book. No disrespect, but I thought we flipped a coin in the locker room to say who was going to go first. Mark Henry, you're up, man.
That's where my money is. The world's strongest man. It's like watching our city versus Kazmaier in their prime. What could be the two strongest men in the history of wrestling. Mark Henry, the world's strongest man.
smelling salts.
Ladies and gentlemen, FY, the world's record is 51 reps.
More must touch the chest. chest.
It's amazing.
45, 46.
5 more, Mark. Come on, Mark.
48, 49.
Come on, Mark.
50, 51, 52, 53. 53.
Wow.
53 reps for Mark Henry.
That is a new world record.
Unbelievable.
What? What? That's what I do. I told you, Mark. I told you. Ryback, the floor is yours. More. You better save your energy. Wake up. Calm down.
You got to be kidding me.
30.
Ryback could beat the world's strongest man.
He's closing in.
45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51.
He's one away from tying him.
53, it's a tie.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Come on. Someone's got to get him off.
Let's make it a motherfucker.
Get him off. Come on, Mark.
My hands was on the bar. I didn't put my hands on the bar. Come on, stop it, man. That's enough. That's enough, Mark. Go, man. Let's go.
Relax. Bring your head out.
Ryback's gonna be okay. What a performance by Ryback, though.
Stand straight. Gotta keep your breathing
Ryback was going to beat Mark Henry and break the world record.
Don't let him.
It was clear he was going to.
Check on him, Doc. Check on him, Doc.
Stand up. Let me stand you up. Check you out. Stand up. You guys hold him.
And there is Santino Marella trying to pull that April Fool's
Live right now.
yeah, joke on Vicky and Brad Maddox, and now he's in a matchup, and we're not sure who he's going to face.
It's like he doesn't care. Doing that power walk.
Who is it going to be? Oh, no!
Silsbee, Texas, weighing 412 pounds, he is the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Would it be too embarrassing to just turn around and power walk right out of the arena right now?
He may want to think about that. Let's show you what happened this past Friday night on SmackDown. General Manager Booker T put a no-contact clause into effect between Ryback and Mark Henry. They had a bench press challenge where Mark Henry would shatter the NFL Combine record, benching 225 pounds 53 times. Then Ryback would take the challenge, and Ryback would actually tie Mark Henry at 53. And Ryback going for a new record that Mark Henry had just set moments earlier. And do you think the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, was a bit upset, was a bit jealous that Ryback looked so strong and powerful this past
look at
Friday
this,
night?
look at this. Mark Henry coming in and just with his own strength, pressing that huge barbell down into the throat of Ryback.
And this is dangerous. You could have crushed his thorax, you could have crushed his sternum, you could have permanently injured Ryback here. One of the most unsportsmanlike things I've ever seen.
But technically, Mark Henry never physically made contact with Ryback. He pushed the bar down on Ryback's throat, but never personally made contact with him, so he was not in violation of the no-contact rule. So Mark Henry,
that's like the technicality of all technicalities.
Against Santino Marella here.
It's the technicality that Santino Marella better go back to the Bunga Bunga party with Berlusconi.
And this is no April Fools. This is the real deal. Mark Henry versus Ryback in 6 nights Sunday at WrestleMania. 2 strong men. 2 of the most powerful forces in WWE history.
Wait! Mark, you know what I have inside here. Don't make me get it. Don't get it. Fine, if you don't let go, let me get it.
Oh, yeah, so much for the Cobra. Mark Henry and Ryback rank right up there with all the greats in WWE history when it comes to power. The Ken Pateras and Tony Atlas and Bruno Sammartinos. And there's the world's strongest slam. And here's the cover. And Mark Henry's short work of Santino.
The world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
But this may be the most violent strong man in WWE history, Michael.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think he's the most dangerous man in the WWE locker room.
Santino Marella and the Cobra inducted into the Hall of Pain.
Oh, yeah! It may be feeding time. The human wrecking ball Ryback, who heads into his first WrestleMania match Sunday against Mark Henry.
That no contact clause is about to fly out the window, guys.
Hold on. I know you're mad that you didn't break my bench press record. But that don't give you the right to come down here and so-called threaten me. You of all people know we have a no contact clause until WrestleMania. Besides, nobody wants to get their hands on you like I do. And I know you want to put yours on me. But tonight is not the night. There's only one thing that's going to happen tonight. And that's smile.
Smile. That's what we do is smile?
Ryback! Ryback just used Santino.
Reduction.
He struck Mark Henry.
Oh no!
And as Ryback said, he didn't physically make contact with the world's strongest man.
Well, Ryback had a technicality of his own.
I didn't touch you, stupid.
shaking Sunday. Something's got to give.
It looks like the no contact rule backfired on Mark Henry that time.
Sunday at WrestleMania, John, something has to give when Ryback meets Mark Henry.
Something is going to give, Michael. It could be feeding time at WrestleMania.
Or will the world's strongest and perhaps most dangerous man take out Ryback? They collide at MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey, Sunday at WrestleMania.
Ryback got to get up and get back in this thing.
And here comes Primo, and there goes Primo. This is where the strength and power of Ryback comes into play.
Oh, you're right about that. I mean, whoa! Ryback going against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Do you think there's any possible way that, Ryback could fire Mark Henry that high in the air at WrestleMania?
Tremendous counter there, though, by Primo and Epico, able to sweep the legs of Ryback, come up with that big DDT. See if Primo and Epico can capitalize here.
It's really tough to keep.
A double spear!
I was starting to say it's tough to keep two superstars down at once, but maybe not so tough if you're that man. Ryback, it looks like he's ready to end this thing. Oh, watch this, Josh. Are you kidding me? Rosa, right. Don't get too close to the ring, Rosa. You get in there as well.
Oh, those are two grown men on the back of Shell shock to Primo and Epico. I think Ryback can pin whoever he wants here.
Well, you got to know that Mark Henry is witnessing this. He's got to be wondering now.
Here's your winner, Ryback.
Ryback got a bit of retribution on Mark Henry this past Monday night on Raw, and then it was all Ryback here on Friday Night SmackDown.
That looked sort of like, it looked almost like the world's strongest slam. And that was definitely probably the world's strongest spear right there. And look at that.
Ryback calls this shell shock.
You're right about that. That would come as a shock to anyone.
So Ryback grabs the momentum. The human wrecking ball is ready for WrestleMania.
Well, he may have a feast in Mark Henry. Ryback and Mark Henry, the world's strongest man against one of the most powerful in all the WWE this Sunday at WrestleMania.
And don't forget, WrestleMania has a special start time, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. WrestleMania, a 4-hour spectacular this Sunday from MetLife Stadium.